Hi everyone, and thanks for joining me. I'm so excited about today's video. Today we're going to be talking about my favorite Cricut tools and the tools that I feel every Cricut crafter should have. I get asked all the time on YouTube and in the Facebook groups, I just got a Cricut, what tools do I need? And I've come up with a set that I feel like every Cricut crafter needs. Now, the exciting part of this video is I'm going to be giving away 2 sets of these tools, all of the tools that we're going to be talking about. 2 different sets we're going to give away, and you have to stay tuned to the end of the video to find out how you can enter to win. There's actually 2 different ways you can enter to win. So without further ado, let's talk about the Cricut tools and what the essential tools are that every Cricut crafter should have. So the first one we're going to start off with is the essential tool set. Now this has just about everything that you would need to get started just doing the basics. So you've got your paper cutter, which can also be used to cut not only cardstock, but you can cut your vinyl and your iron-on with this trimmer. Then you also have a scoring stylus. You have a weeding tool. This is the weeding tool with the hook, and this is fine for basic weeding. You have the Cricut reverse tweezers. These are perfect for also helping you with your weeding or placing small pieces of your paper crafts when you're doing the paper layering. So those are really handy. This is a spatula. This is used to pull the designs off of the Cricut mat. The Cricut mats are sticky, so you use this, you wiggle your way underneath the material and the mat, and you can lift it off. So every Cricut crafter should have a spatula. You're also going to get the small scraper. This is used to clean off your mat when you're done. You just scrape everything off. It's also used to burnish on top of your vinyl projects to really get a good adhesion. Excuse me. To get good adhesion, you burnish over the top of it. So you're going to need a scraper and then of course a pair of scissors. Now this also comes with the scoring blade for your cutter as well as a replacement blade. So that's my number 1 set that every Cricut crafter needs, these basic tools. These are the basic crafting tools. Now along with that is this, and I don't think you're going to get it in this particular set, but this weeding tool set is fantastic. I really enjoy the straight weeding tools, but this one has a variety of different weeding tools. So there's a Cricut weeding tool set that's specific to vinyl and iron-on, and it's got all different types of hooks. I'm a lefty, and I find some tools are made for right-handed people. I prefer a straight pick when I'm weeding, so a weeding tool set. You need a weeding tool set. But also, we already talked about the scraper, which you're going to get in the other kit, but the XL size scraper is really, really nice when you're burnishing your big signs or your big vinyl projects. It's nice to have this really big scraper, and it's also nice to use to clean off your mats. So a weeding tool set and a extra large scraper along with our essential tool set. Next up, we have these kind of go hand in hand, the True Control knife blade and the metal cutting ruler. These are essential. If you haven't seen my video on why I like these so much, then I will link that in the description below the video. But this ruler has a nice safety feature. You hold it like this, and when you're cutting on this side, your fingers are protected. You're not going to get cut. So it's really nice. It also has a grip on the bottom so that it holds your paper or your vinyl down flat and it's not going to move. And then, of course, the True Control knife blade. This is a really special knife blade. It is shaped so that it doesn't roll off your table, which sounds really, really simple and really, I don't know, it seems like it's so obvious of a solution. But Cricut has designed this so that it doesn't roll off your table. It also features a you don't have to touch the blade ever to change the blade. It has a really unique feature here on the bottom. And again, if you watch that video linked in the description below, I have gone into detail about both of these and how to use them and why I love this True Control knife blade. I have one on every work table in my studio where I have 3 different work surfaces, and I have both of these at each of my workstations. Now along with these, you're going to need a self-healing mat. I love the Cricut self-healing mats, so you're going to need a self-healing mat. I really, really like this one. This one is 18 by 24. It's reversible. You have your grids on this side, and you've got a pretty desktop surface on this side. So I really love this. You guys always see in my videos, my desktop surface is always covered with a Cricut mat. So I really, really enjoy their self-healing mats. Now, besides that one, the Brayer. A lot of people think you only need this for the fabric, but it is great for the fabric, great for getting that fabric adhered to the mat, keeps everything smooth, gets the bubbles out. But I also use this for vinyl on the mat. I also use this when my mats are starting to lose their stick and things aren't sticking as well as they once were. Cardstock, everything. I like to just take the Brayer over and make sure that it's stuck down on the mat really, really well. And last but not least, we have the Rotary Cutter. And again, I have two of these. Well, I have several of these, but I have one on every work surface. But I keep one that I wrap the handle with a piece of washi tape, and that one I know I use it to cut vinyl along with my ruler. So I really enjoy using this to cut paper, vinyl, as well as fabric. Of course, the one I use for fabric, I only use for fabric. So you might want to pick up a couple of these. But this is a really, really handy tool to have in your craft room. So again, we're going to want a weeding tool set, the extra large brayer, the essential tool set. You're going to want the ruler, the True Control knife blade, and self-healing mat that goes with it. You're going to want a rotary cutter and a brayer, and I think you're going to be good to go with your Cricut tools. If you have all of these, you're pretty much set. So how do you enter to win? We have two different chances. You can leave a comment on this video down below and tell me which tool is your favorite or which one you don't have that you really, really would like to have. And for a second chance to win, you can go find this post, and it looks just like this, on my Instagram, and you can leave a comment there as well as follow the directions. I think you need to tag two different people and make a comment when you're finished. So you have two chances to win. You can enter both times. You can enter once on YouTube and once on Instagram if you want. And I will be picking a winner on February 25th. Again, we're going to have two different winners that are going to get this complete set of tools or very similar tools. So thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye-bye.